Welcome to the Joy of Music. My name is Diane Bish, and I would like to invite you to join us today as we bring you a program entitled Sights and Sounds of England. Come share with me as we experience the beauty of England, the music of its stately churches and cathedrals, and the scenic beauty of its cities, towns, and countryside. Thank you for joining us. Some of the most beautiful churches in England are its rural houses of worship. Today our program begins in Somerton, a picturesque town of southwest England, with music from the St. Michael's Church. The town of Somerton is reputedly the 7th century royal capital of Wessex. The 17th century square, the town hall, elegant houses, market cross, and the little inns create an attractive townscape of outstanding architectural and historical interest. The St. Michael's Church was almost certainly built on the site of an earlier Saxon building, which dates from the 13th century and is built of the local blue lias stone. It was enlarged in the 14th and 15th centuries when the famous carved wooden roof was installed. Most of the major furnishing dates from the early 17th century. The tower is about 80 feet high and contains a full peal of 8 bells, which are rung before church services in the English change ringing style. Here at the St. Michael's Church in Somerton, England, we are happy to welcome the Church Together Choir, which consists of members from other churches around the town. And we have the organist and conductor of the choir, James Turner, and one of the members of the choir, Wally Leach, who is 103 years old. Mr. Leach, can you tell us how long you have lived in Somerton?
40 years.
40 years. And how long have you sung in the choir?
40 years.
40 years.
Yes.
Well, you have been a long-time member. And James, how long have you been organist
I've
of the
been
church?
director of music since last September.
Uh-huh.
But it's my second time as director of music.
Well, we are very happy to be here and have the choir sing and also to play the wonderful organ. And I understand, Mr. Leach, that you have been in both World Wars. Is that true?
Yes, true. Yes.
World War I and World War II.
Yes.
And also that you worked on the stained glass window and repaired the face of Christ.
That's right, yes. As a matter of fact, I was articled to stained glass, and I was with one artist for 24 years.
Is that right?
Yes. So, of course, then war broke out, the Second World War, and I joined the Royal Navy and was 6 years in that. Then when I came out of that, the Navy, after the war was over, I worked in Africa. My wife and I, we ran a leprosy settlement for the Australian Church Missionary Society. And then as soon as we came from Africa, we came here to Somerton, and I've been here ever since.
So you did work in stained glass?
Yes, yes, that was my work, you see. And then a boy put a stone right through the head of Christ, and of course I just repaired it. I didn't think anyone was taking any notice of it. I repaired it. I tried to match as near as I could to what the other artists had done before me.
Well, thank you. Stained glass is so important in these churches, and especially here in England. And I understand, too, that this is the anniversary year, the 300th anniversary of John Wesley's birth.
It is, and we'll be celebrating that in a week on Sunday with a special service to commemorate that event.
Well, we are happy to have the choir and you perform a hymn of the Wesleys. Not far from Somerton is the legendary Glastonbury in southwest England's county of Somerset, which was once known as the Isle of Avalon. The place has been sacred long before the dawn of recorded history. Dominating the skyline is Glastonbury Tor, a 550-foot hill. Some say it was man-made, an engineering accomplishment to rival the Great Pyramid of Egypt. Certainly it was sculpted by human hands. A labyrinth pattern was cut into the hillside during the Neolithic era. On top of the Tor is St. Michael's Tower, all that remains of a church built in the 14th century and restored in 1804. Glastonbury has been a sacred place for more than 5,000 years, and an abbey has been here since at least the 5th century. My name is Diane Bish, and I would like to thank you for joining us today on The Joy of Music, as we have brought you sights and sounds of England. Thank you for joining us as we have enjoyed the scenic beauty of England's countryside and music from its great churches and cathedrals. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you again on The Joy of Music. If you would like to purchase today's program or any program in our library of over 400 videos and CDs from the great organs and historic churches of the world, please call 1-800-933-4844. We hope to hear from you.